Hi Cancer, how are you guys doing? It's Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I'm here to do your mid-July 2019 reading. It's a general reading. Won't resonate with everybody, but if it does, if you can give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. You can tell me how it did. Oops. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for checking it out. I hope you enjoy it. We get to see you again. And oops. And if you've been here before, I really do appreciate your support. Okay, one more shuffle and we will get started. Hope you guys are doing good. We had a lot of astronomical stuff going on this month. It's like, what do we have? We had an eclipse on the 2nd, and Mercury retrograde started on the 7th. So from what I gather, that has like a lot of issues with communication. I heard it both ways. It could be electrical, or your phones, your computers, or just you just trying to be able to say words and they don't come out right, or you can't get your point across in that sense. And I heard a couple of them say, don't sign any contracts, wait till after the retrograde. That'll be over the 1st of August, I think. But, I don't know if I've ever actually noticed it before. I've always been interested in astrology, but I never really thought too much about how that affects us. Except for, we talk about the crazy people when their moon's full. All right, the Hierophant. Let's see what else we got. What's on flipped out? Queen of Wands. Okay, Page of Swords. The Death card, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. All right, let's see what we got. All right, you started out with your central issue is the energy of the Hierophant. Now he always reminds me of somebody he's very ritualistic, he's very conformist. He's always wants spiritual meaning. He's like, he's always looking for the higher power. But he also can relate to like weddings and marriages and stuff. So that's what your central issue is. What's crossing it, so what your conflict is, the energy of the Queen of Wands. Now she's like resourceful and eager and very practical. So I'm not sure why that would be a conflict for you. But I'm sure we'll find out. All right, and third card is what's in your mind right now. So what you're thinking, kind of like in your subconscious, is the energy of the Page of Swords. And he is very erratic. He's very impulsive. And he's young. He's a very young energy. I'm going to clarify these. But let's see what I can find out now. And now, what lies in the past, what's in your past is you must have had a very recent, maybe, or like a transformation. Like something changed. Like you had like a whole reconfiguring of something. Maybe the only thing I can think of is the caterpillar to a butterfly. Like, so, people we're changing all the time, but we go through certain transformations that are actually more obvious than others. So that was in your past. And the possibilities here are the Queen of Pentacles. And she's generous, she's smart, she's practical. And she'll always be there to provide support. Now, is that somebody you're going to be reaching out to? Somebody who's going to come to you? Or is this going to be your energy? Like, you want to be in that energy coming soon. But then, in your possible outcome, you have the Five of Cups. And this is, right, this is like, okay, you had 5 cups, 3 of them got knocked over, and there's still 2 behind you, but you're not paying any attention to that. And the one thing I can say is this, like, first off, don't cry over spilled milk. You can go refill your cups up, but you still have these 2 behind you. Don't forget about them. Turn around. You have to go look. You have to look and see what you still have. You didn't lose everything. Okay, let's see if I can clarify anything. All right, what's the Death card here for Cancer? What's the Death card here for Cancer in July 2019? Please tell me why the Death card's here for Cancer in July 2019. Okay, let's see. Well, you got the 4 Swords. This is taking a break. So maybe your transformation was a lot. You're tired. And it was an ending of a cycle. So the Death card's the ending of a cycle. You transformed. Now you're resting. Okay, we'll get back to that. All right, what about the 5 of Cups? What can you tell me about the 5 of Cups? What can you tell me about the 5 of Cups for Cancer in July 2019? What can you tell me? 5 of Cups for Cancer. Oh boy. All right, one more time. 5 of Cups for Cancer. What can you tell me about the 5 of Cups for Cancer in July 2019? Why the 5 of Cups? Please explain the 5 of Cups for me. Please explain the 5 of Cups for me. Thank you. Okay. Well, they shot out the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Now this is like you're holding on to something. You don't want to give up any more money. You don't want to give up any more time. You don't want to give up any more of anything. So that's where you're at with that, huh? All right. What about the Queen of Pentacles? What can you tell me about the Queen of Pentacles for Cancer? July 2019. Oops. Oh. Queen of Pentacles, July 2019. Queen of Pentacles for July 2019, please. What can you tell me, please? What can you tell me about the... Alright. Okay, well, we got the Hermit and we got the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is... It's moving on. It's like pushing... Like, alright, you're feeling something and you're knowing you should do something, one thing, but you do something else. Or you're just trying to pull through. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, wrong. That's Chariot. Okay. And you're just trying to pull through. And now the Hermit is you going inside and you're trying to use your inner guidance, your inner wisdom and patience, and shining a little light on the situation. So I don't know. We'll clarify this. And all right, Page of Swords. Can you please tell me about the Page of Swords? Okay. That came up with the world in reverse. Thank you. Alright, let me see here. We got the Hierophant, and that was about, could be about just having a more spiritual meaning. Like you might be taking the time to like try to build up your spiritualism a bit, like maybe meditating or focusing on, you know, the higher meaning to life, that kind of stuff. But it could also be, you know, weddings and such. But the Queen of Wands is supposed to be like resourceful and practical. You had an ending to a cycle and a transformation. You were taking a rest. Then you had the Queen of Pentacles. And she was all stable and grounded and generous. Now, if this was just somebody in your environment, she might be trying to help you out at some point. Maybe showing you a way that you could be able to push through to get something out of the way or to fix what's going on, and helping you shine a light on the situation and like make you stop and go within and use your inner wisdom or your inner like guidance to direct you or lead you. Or that could be your energy doing that, going from that Queen of Pentacles. So we came over here with the Five of Cups, and then you had this Four of Pentacles in reverse, and this just makes you, that's just like, you're not giving up nothing, all right? Because even when it's in the upright, he's already kind of being very conservative and just a little bit holding on to what he's got. But when it's in the reverse, he's kind of like, he ain't getting nothing, all right? He's not giving up a thing. So, I'm thinking whatever went on. And this, I mean, can mean debt and, you know. And this Page of Swords energy, he was erratic and impulsive. And this is your inner thoughts. This is like your subconscious, all right? So right now your subconscious is feeling very erratic, very impulsive, very not wanting to, you know, be really responsible. You just kind of want to like cut loose, have like a very young energy. Sorry. And your world didn't turn upside down, so it didn't complete. All right, your cycle didn't complete here. But you did just have a completion of a cycle there. So, I'm still not getting with the Queen of Wands. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is if he's like all about the spiritual higher meaning and, you know, going within more, and he's like just trying to answer those harder questions in life, and she's just not. She's resourceful and she's eager and she's practical, but enthusiastic, but not that he's not a good guy, but they're like very opposite of each other. I don't get that, except for I'm thinking maybe if you were trying to be the more spiritual person, the Hierophant reflects, but this is also something like what you are like. And this is what you really want to be, it did kind of make your cycle not end, because maybe you need to get these guys all in the same path, I think. You were taking a rest, we got that. And I think that Queen of Pentacles is going to be somebody, or that's you, but you're finding a way to get your horses on the same path, and shining a light on it with the Hermit. Let me just see. Can you tell me about the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands, please? Can you please tell me about the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands? Okay, we got 3 of Wands. And this is just, okay, you're making some rapid growth and you're looking ahead. I don't know. Maybe when you watch this, you'll see this and you'll understand it. All right. So you originally had the Hierophant. Okay, he was a central issue. And then you had the crossing of the Queen of Wands. And I'm thinking, if you were looking into expansion and rapid growth, maybe you were trying to put your spiritualism and her practicalness together. Like maybe you're trying to combine these 2 energies to make like one energy, right? So maybe you were just, that's why it was conflicting you, because these aren't really, they would be hard to put together in one person. They would absolutely just be hard to put together in one person. But that's what you were hoping for, because you were planning on doing that expansion-wise. All right, so that was what your thought was then. Now, in the past, you already had a transformation. So you already did a transformation back maybe a couple months ago or a month ago, whatever. So you already did. So maybe this was not, it's too soon to do it again. So maybe what you're trying to do now is like, it's too soon for it to happen because you had to take a rest and you didn't rest enough. So now whatever goes on here, the Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Hermit, I really think you guys, I think you are either embodying this energy, all right, because she is stable and grounded and financially secure and like all that good stuff. And you're just trying to use that energy or the person that is that energy to help you get yourself back into, or get you out of the situation that you seem to be going into, which I don't know where you're going into this, where, you know, you got 5 of Cups and you got this, and that's just like very, you know, you might, again, have some debt, you feel like you lost something, so there might be something going on with that, because again, you had this erratic energy that was in your subconscious, but the transformation couldn't happen. Was it because of the erratic energy? Or just because you were trying to cram these 2 energies in together? It's very interesting. If this makes sense, give me a thumbs up. Please write me a comment. I'd love to know, because I'm seeing it and I'm not seeing it. I get it. One more card before I stop. Hold on. 5 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. You're balancing something. So maybe at this point, as that's might be happening or going into that phase, you're going to be balancing something. And maybe that's what's going to keep you keep everything grounded for you. All right, I'm gonna stop here, but yeah, if you like it or it resonates, you can give me a thumbs up, a high five. Good Lord, a thumbs up. Write me a message. Subscribe, share it to friends, and I will be seeing you again in August. Thank you. Take care of yourself.